Look up at the night sky on a clear evening, where the stars seem close enough to count like distant, flickering lanterns. But what if I told you that everything you have ever seen, the Earth, the Sun, and every star, is just a tiny fragment? We are part of something far larger than our human senses can perceive, and asking how big the universe is reveals a mystery. Let us start our journey right here on Earth, a world that feels enormous to us as we walk across its vast landscapes. It is home to deep oceans, towering mountain ranges, and billions of people, creating a sense of scale that defines our daily lives. Yet, when we zoom out to compare our planet to the Sun, Earth suddenly shrinks into a mere speck in the cosmic dark. The Sun is so incredibly large that about 1.3 million Earths could fit inside its glowing, fiery volume without any room to spare. Suddenly, our world does not seem quite so big anymore, and we begin to sense the true scale of our immediate surroundings. The Sun sits at the center of our solar system, acting as a gravitational anchor for planets, moons, asteroids, and wandering comets. If we imagine Earth as a tiny marble, Jupiter would be like a basketball, separated by vast, cold stretches of empty vacuum. The real surprise is the sheer amount of empty space between these worlds, a void that defies our everyday experience of distance. Even light, the fastest thing in the universe, takes over 8 minutes to travel from the Sun to reach our home planet. Space is already becoming difficult to imagine, as our standard measurements like kilometers simply fail to capture the reality of the cosmos. To navigate these distances, scientists use the light year, which is the distance light travels through a vacuum in one single year. Light moves at an incredible 300,000 kilometers every second, meaning it covers nearly 9.5 trillion kilometers in just one orbit of the Sun. It is one of the largest measurements we use, yet we are only just beginning to scratch the surface of the cosmic map. Our Earth belongs to the Milky Way Galaxy, a vast, swirling collection of stars that serves as our primary cosmic neighborhood. This galaxy contains hundreds of billions of stars, and our Sun is only one of them, drifting quietly in a distant spiral arm. The Milky Way is roughly 100,000 light-years wide, a distance so immense that it challenges our ability to comprehend galactic structure. That means even light, traveling at its breakneck speed, would need 100,000 years to cross from one side of the galaxy to another. Imagine starting that journey when humans first learned to farm. You still would not be halfway across the galaxy today. For a long time, astronomers thought our galaxy was the entire universe, a solitary island of light in a dark, empty ocean. Then, technology improved, and scientists discovered something truly astonishing. There were more galaxies, scattered like dust across the deep night. The nearby Andromeda Galaxy is around 2.5 million light-years away, a neighbor that is still unfathomably far from our own shores. If you traveled there at the speed of today's fastest spacecraft, the journey would take millions of years to complete. The universe was suddenly revealed to be far bigger than anyone had ever imagined, filled with countless islands of stars. Andromeda is not special. It is just one galaxy among many, a testament to the sheer scale of the structures around us. Scientists estimate the observable universe contains hundreds of billions of galaxies, each holding millions or even billions of individual stars. Many of those stars likely have their own planets, and some may even have conditions suitable for the emergence of life. The numbers become almost impossible to comprehend, forcing us to rethink our place in the grand design of space and time. Here is where things get even stranger as we consider the age of the universe, which is about 13.8 billion years old. You might think that means we can only see 13.8 billion light-years away, but the reality of space is far more dynamic. Because space itself is constantly expanding, the observable universe stretches much farther than its age might suggest to us. Its estimated diameter is about 93 billion light-years, a vast sphere of light that defines the limits of our current vision. That is only the part we can observe, and beyond that horizon, we simply do not know what else might exist. This brings us to one of humanity's biggest questions. Does the universe have an edge, or does it go on forever? Could you eventually reach a wall, or does the fabric of space curve in ways we do not yet fully understand? Scientists do not have a clear answer, and the possibility remains that the universe may be infinite in its total extent. Every new discovery leads to new mysteries, and perhaps that is exactly what makes space so fascinating to study and explore. You might wonder why we should care how big the universe is, given that it seems so far removed from our lives. The answer is that it changes our perspective, shifting how we view our problems, our achievements, and our place in existence. Studying the universe teaches us about the fundamental laws of physics, the nature of time, and the origins of everything. It reminds us how extraordinary it is that we are here at all, conscious beings capable of looking up at the stars. We are curious enough to ask these difficult questions, and brave enough to seek the answers hidden in the distant light. So how big is the universe? The honest answer is that it is far bigger than we can truly ever imagine. Earth is part of a solar system, which is part of the Milky Way, which is one galaxy among billions of others. The observable universe stretches across roughly 93 billion light-years, a distance that dwarfs our entire history as a human species. Yet, beyond what we can see, there may be even more, hidden behind the veil of the cosmic expansion we observe. The deeper we look into space, the more we realize that humanity's greatest discovery may not be what we know. Instead, it is the realization of how much remains unknown, waiting for us to uncover its secrets in the future. We stand on a small rock, looking out into a vast expanse, driven by a need to understand our cosmic home. Each star we see is a sun, each galaxy a city of light, and each discovery a step toward a larger truth. The scale of the universe is a humbling reminder of our fragility, yet it also highlights the strength of our curiosity. We are made of the same elements as those distant stars, connected to the very fabric of the cosmos we study. As we continue to build better telescopes and sensors, we push the boundaries of what is visible and what is known. The mystery of the universe's size is not a barrier, but an invitation to keep exploring the dark, silent reaches of space. Whether the universe is finite or infinite, our journey to understand it is a defining chapter in the story of humanity. We may never reach the edge, but the act of searching for it changes us, expanding our minds along with the universe. So keep looking up, keep asking questions, and never lose that sense of wonder when you gaze at the night sky. The universe is vast, mysterious, and waiting, and we are just beginning to understand our place within its infinite reach. Beyond the familiar spiral of the Milky Way, the scale of the cosmos expands into a truly breathtaking, almost incomprehensible reality. We discover that our galaxy is merely one of hundreds of billions, scattered like faint, glowing islands across a vast, dark ocean. These cosmic structures are not static, but are constantly moving, interacting, and evolving over timescales that dwarf human history entirely. Our closest major neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy, drifts through the void, separated from us by over 2 million light-years of space. This distance is so immense that the light we see today left those stars long before our ancestors walked the Earth. The sheer number of stars within Andromeda alone suggests that the potential for planetary systems is far greater than we imagine. When we look further, the observable universe stretches out to an estimated 93 billion light-years in its total physical diameter. This staggering size is a product of both the ancient age of the cosmos and the constant, accelerating expansion of space itself. It forces us to confront the reality that the light from the most distant galaxies has been traveling for billions of years. It leaves us to wonder, is the universe truly infinite, or does it possess a hidden edge that we cannot yet perceive? The concept of an edge is difficult to grasp, as space itself might be curved in ways that defy our everyday intuition. This ongoing quest for knowledge does not just reveal the physical size of space, it fundamentally challenges our understanding of physics. As we probe these depths, we are forced to rethink our concepts of time, gravity, and the very nature of our existence. Every new telescope we launch into the dark provides a clearer window into the infancy of the universe and its growth. We are essentially looking back in time, witnessing the light of stars that may have burned out long before we existed. The data we collect helps us map the distribution of matter, revealing a cosmic web that connects everything across the void. Ultimately, the mystery of the universe serves as a profound reminder of how much of our reality still remains completely unknown. It encourages humanity to continue its relentless pursuit of answers, pushing the boundaries of what we can observe and measure today. We are left to appreciate the extraordinary, fragile nature of our place within this vast, unfolding, and deeply beautiful cosmic story. Our curiosity is the engine that drives us to look upward, seeking to understand the mechanisms that govern such immense scales. Even as we grapple with these numbers, we find that the search itself is just as significant as the final answers. Each discovery acts as a stepping stone, moving us closer to a unified theory that might explain the origin of everything. As we stand on this small planet, we are part of a grand narrative that has been unfolding for 13 billion years. The universe invites us to keep looking, keep questioning, and keep marveling at the sheer scale of the world around us.